Yeah.
But I can't take water. I can't touch anything. Right? I can't sniff. I can't smoke. Nothing.
Yeah.
So in other words, now it's not a pleasant thing.
Yeah.
But we said we are going through it. Now that made Muhammad the most successful of all religious societies. America in the 20s, they passed a law called prohibition. I don't know if you heard about it.
Yeah.
The days of Al Capone and Dillinger, the gangsters. Gangster wars going on in New York and all, Chicago and all this. You see. Who passed this law of prohibition? The best brains of America. Your own people you elected in the parliament, into your senates. They said, look, this is not a good thing. Creating havoc. People have road accidents, through drunkenness, broken homes, health, from every point of view, is the most accursed alcohol.
Yeah.
Stop it! Run the country dry. And they ran the country dry. Whose brains? The brains of your people. Government money backing. Propaganda machinery of the government. And everything went into action to stop people from taking alcohol. And they failed. They failed. So they reintroduced freedom.
Yeah.
Right? Because you failed. Same thing to sodomy. They had laws. When Demeter, everybody is going that way, let them have a free time. See, no, this is how your mentalities are working. When you can't control a thing, you legalize it. You legalize it.
Yeah, that's what
you legalize it. Now, 1400 years ago in the desert, Muhammad is made to say, after some years of his preaching, talking about God, about religion, different instructions, he says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, so you who believe, innamal khamru, most certainly intoxicants, wal maisiru and gambling, wal ansabu and fortune telling, wal azlamu and idol worship, rijzum min amali shaitan, are an abomination of Satan's handiwork, fajtanibuhu la'allakum tuflihun, so shun such abomination that you may prosper.
Yeah.
And wine barrels were emptied in the streets of Medina, never to be refilled. This one man's proclamation today has created the biggest society of teetotalers in the world. Teetotalers are people who don't imbibe alcohol. You are teetotalers? You are?
Yeah,
we
don't drink.
Right. So, but our is the biggest society, 1,000 million people, almost as a whole. We have our black sheep, as you might have also in the Mormon church. Somebody along the line, he breaks the laws. But as a people as a whole, Islam is the only faith on earth. 1,000 million people don't touch alcohol. Muhammad succeeded with a statement. When the brain power and the money power and the propaganda machinery of the Americans failed.
I think that's very important. Medical science today has tried, but they just can't prove, they can't seem to get the message to people that tea and coffee is bad for you. Whereas Joseph Smith in 1838, they didn't even know about the badness of tea and coffee then. He said, don't drink tea and don't drink coffee.
Don't smoke.
And since then, none of the Mormons ever drink tea or coffee.
Great. But now alcohol. You see, now tea or coffee, I drink tea, I drink coffee. In Islam, it is not a sin.
Yeah.
It's not a sin. Sin is anything is a breach of law.
Sin is going against something which
you're told, don't do it and you did it. That's your sinning.
Yeah.
Now, tea and coffee, the Seventh-day Adventists, they don't have Coke, they don't have lemonade.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know whether you have lemonade, soft drinks or not, I don't know.
Yeah, we have.
You have. But now they don't even have that. So they're all right, a step beyond you and me. Okay.
Yeah.
But now, Muhammad succeeded in a nation which was imbibing alcohol, as much as the Americans are, on a percentage basis. The Arabs are the same. With one word, he created a nation and a community of 1,000 million people who don't drink. 1,000 million.
Yeah.
Now, what is the secret? What is the difference between the Americans failing and Muhammad succeeding?
Well, I think it's got a lot to do with inspiration from God.
No, then the man's own life. You see, what came in America was through the brains. Your brains told you. Your statistics told you. that this is not good, this is not good. And the other guy, he agrees with your statistics. Let's say you were imbibing alcohol. So I tell you, my son is not a good thing. You say, yes, uncle. And I was like this and like that. Yes.
So what do you mean?
No, that's not going to change you.
That's what they do.
Breaking the speed limit. It's not right, but you break it. But crossing the barrier line. It's not right, but you do it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean because you know what is right and what is wrong that you're going to behave right.
Yeah.
You take a chance. Versus 200 Rand fine for breaking the barrier line. But you still take a chance.
Yeah.
You get caught. So that is because it's coming from the brain.
Yes.
So when it comes from the brain, it tickles the brain. Hey, fantastic idea, man. This is great. Right. We're going to run the country dry. We're going to save millions and so many lives. And it's working. Brains. But it doesn't change the heart.
Yeah.
Now, with Muhammad's case, it's the heart. You see, the man, he sees the man. Everything he's trying to tell me, he's telling me for my benefit. So whole life experience now, whatever he's telling me for my benefit. He's telling me to pray. What did Muhammad get out of that? Nothing. He's telling me I must fast. What does Muhammad get out of that? Nothing. He tells me I mustn't drink. What does he get out of that? Nothing. He tells me I don't eat pig. What does he get out of that? Nothing. So everything he's telling me that as a young man, I had these two young men like you, exactly like you. They came to me in my old office one morning. They said, good morning. I said, good morning. Just like two young men, just like you. So they said, I want to testify to you. And I said, what can I do for you? I said, sit down. So what can I do for you? They said, we want to testify to you. These born-again Christians, you see. They want to testify to me. I said, go ahead. So one fellow tells me, see, I used to drink alcohol. And I tried everything and I failed. Nothing would work. You can't let go.
Yeah.
Until one day Christ came into my life. I'm a born-again person and I drink no more. So I said, congratulations to you. You have come out of the gutter, you don't drink anymore. Congratulations to you.
That's what I say to them too. Good for you.
So the next guy said, look, I also want to testify to you. I said, go ahead. So he says, I has to smoke marijuana. We call it Dawah.
Yeah.
And I used to be a brawler, fighting people, bashing people, sodomizing people, boys and everything. And he says, man, nothing could change me. Until one day, Christ came into my life. I'm a born-again Christian. And I don't do any of those things anymore. That's a congratulations to you as well. So the first guy is asking me now, so what has Muhammad done for you? Now, that's not a question. That's criticism.
Yeah.
He's implying that Muhammad has done nothing for you.
Yeah.
You see what Christ did for me? What Christ did for me? Muhammad has done nothing for you. So I said, now this guy here, if you ask me what does Islam teach about this, that I'll answer you. About this subject, about that subject. This is what Islam says. This. But now you're asking, what has Muhammad done for you? That Muhammad has done nothing for you. See? So I said, look, you young men, you are so nice, clean shaven. And you are also nice, clean shaven like you. But if it was not for the suit that you are wearing suits, you see, I could have mistaken you for maidens. I would have taken you for young girls, you see. I could have chanced this. I could have mistaken you for like a woman. You look like women, It's only your suit that makes me to think that you are men.
Yeah.
But I says, my underarm is as clean as your chin. The guy was sitting near to me from my small table and a small office those days. I didn't have such a big distance. So the guy sitting near me, I did like that on his cheek. I said, my underarm is clean like that. I said, my pubic region around my genitals is clean like that. Clean like this, but your cheek is here. This is also clean like that. I said, you want to see? They said, no. I don't know what I would have done if they said yes. I don't know what I would have done. But it was a challenge, you see.
Yeah.
You want to see that my private parts are clean like your chin.
Yeah.
I said, when I go for number one, when I piss,